mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest, mom.
So number 2 is fine art. Most wealthy investors don't acquire fine art merely because they've fallen in love with the work. They know it has value. Fine art will always have someone who wants to buy it, and those who want to buy it understand its worth. They are not trying to bargain for every cent, which makes this a good investment. Oh my gosh, I could go. That's a whole show
right?
That's a whole show right there, Ricardo. Some of these gold and silver people will, kick their own mother to save 50 cents on an ounce. It's living in such scarcity.
Yeah.
Sometimes fine art can even go in the asset box and generate a passive income. Some wealthy individuals have gathered enough fine art to open private galleries or to lease their art to famous galleries. So Ricardo, I already know we're going to go with this, but explain to people how what we do in 7K matches perfectly with this fine art.
Oh man, numismatic coins, folks. Numismatic coins. That paragraph right there was perfect because it just talked about the people who know the value of these. They're not going to try to haggle you on the price. They understand what they're getting. And, I talk about on the presentation, the Picassos, the Leonardo da Vinci's, the Rembrandts, these coins that we're getting from 7K Metals, these numismatic coins, they're not just silver, coins. These coins have collectible, intrinsic, rare value. There's not a lot of them that are around. These coins are beautiful pieces of artwork on gold and silver that are rare, that are flawless under 5 times magnification. Flawless, perfect in their condition. And so when the wealthy preserve their wealth and artwork, the numismatic coins that we get from 7K Metals have that same type of wealth component, have that same type of effect and appreciation that the wealthy experience from paintings and precious artwork. Okay? Another thing is that fine artwork represents a time period. It has other variables and factors that give it value. Same thing with these coins. We're getting coins that are designed by the #1 guy in the industry in this era, by Michael Miles Standish. And the coins that he creates have a significant historical significance to them, and they're designed strategically to add to their value. You see, this is next level wealth building. But when people talk about building wealth, they don't think about artwork or numismatic coins, either because they didn't know about it or they feel like it's out of their realm of the ability for them to build wealth. Well, this is why we get excited about 7K Metals and being able to acquire numismatic coins on a consistent basis. We talk about the $1.2 million mistake. I know people who just want to retire with $1.2 million. Well, if you want to retire with $1.2 million, here's a strategy for you. Save one MS-70 Silver Eagle, okay, walking liberally like Mike is showing you right now. Save one of those a month, okay? And over a period of 30 years or so, saving, which you're supposed to do anyway, if you work in a job, isn't your 401k sitting there for your retirement because you won't touch it because you're worried about getting taxed and getting the penalty, right? So your money gonna sit there. So don't sit here and act like, well, I don't want to save something for 30 years for my retirement. But you're sitting there putting a 401k, exposing it to all type of risk like 2008, where people lost half, if not more, of their 401k. Well, you can save one of those MS-70 Silver Eagle walking liberties a month. And the value of that is over $1.2 million. And you probably only paid around 40, 50, no more than $60,000 for that collection. This is the secrets of the wealthy, and 7K Metals perfectly allows us to position ourselves in this asset class of numismatic coins, not making that $1.2 million mistake, and building wealth and fine artwork the same way the wealthy preserve their wealth and artwork with these numismatic coins designed by the #1 guy in the industry, Michael Miles Standish.
And so let's double down on that. Number 2 was rare artwork. Now we got rare coin. The super wealthy do spend a considerable amount of money on luxuries, at least 1.1 million each year. If CNN money is to be believed, this is actually a tiny fraction of their wealth. Furthermore, the luxuries they buy may include things like rare US coins, which many use as a wealth preservation tool. One reason rare coins are a good investment, the market is comprised of historically significant items that are very limited in supply. According to Michael, executive president of RCW Financial, the scarcity and exclusivity of many rare US coins creates an environment for excitement where opportunities to purchase these items may only occur once in a lifetime if you have an exclusive membership. Ultimately, availability becomes more important than price. This puts an investor with holding power in a very powerful position, not only to preserve principal, but also to profit based on the principles of supply and demand. Ricardo, eat it up.
Man, I'm getting excited as if I'm not the one who shared the article, brother. I'm telling you, it's a no-brainer. It's like it can't be this good. It can't be so straightforward. It can't be this simple, but it is, folks. It's just knowing how to acquire and get access to that which is rare, that which has value, that which has significance, historical or whatever have you. And when we're talking about rare coins, that's what we're talking about, what 7K Metals gives us, folks. 7K Metals gives us rare numismatic coins. I got a coin. There's only, I think, 333 of them made in the world, okay? I think I got it in the house. I'll show it to you guys if y'all think I'm playing, okay? But that's only 300. You know, some of these coins, Michael Miles Standish, that coin right there, is that the 2 ounce or the 1 ounce, Mike?
That's the 2.
That's the 2. The 2 ounce is only what? It's only a couple thousand to couple hundred of these particular type of coins made. So it talked about supply and demand. You want something that's limited, right? And its supply, and the demand is high. These are beautiful pieces of artwork on gold and silver, let alone a painting, right? And they're rare coins, because these are coins. You know, we're dealing with coins. We're dealing with money. 7K Metals already, just from those two, we talked about exclusive real estate, fine artwork, rare coins. 2 of them already, 7K is positioning you to be wealthy. This is what gets us excited, folks. Knowing that you're doing the right thing at the right time with your finances. And when you look back 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, when your children look back, they're going to be happy. They're, you know, for less of a better word, whatever have you, but you made the right decision. You made the right decision by getting rare coins. Rare coins. And that's another thing about it, is it talked about not everybody can get access to it, obviously, because it's rare. Now, when 7K Metals does coin drops, or when Michael Miles Standish released certain coins, and there's only so many of them, those who got it, that's it. You got it. The people who want them, they got to come to people like you who already got them. There is no, I'm just going to go order my own on Amazon. You know, they ain't no, I'm just going to order my own on eBay. No, right? Because for one thing, some people are buying assets not to sell them. Some people are buying assets to pass them on to their loved ones. Some people are good enough, or they care more about their future generation than they care about themselves. And they want to make sure that their future generations have something of value, to make sure their life is better, because that's what gives them life. And that's what's exciting about what we're doing. We got life-giving assets during times where life is being taken away from us in the form of inflation, because I'm telling you, the food prices are going to skyrocket here as this inflation hits with a global slowdown. I'm noticing now, I'm telling you, it seems like I'm spending $20 every day just to eat out. You know, I remember I used to go to Popeyes, give me a whole meal. It used to come with a drink for $5. Now you get a whole meal for $10. It don't even come with a drink. You know, I mean, it's crazy. Where are we going, folks? And now we got a stimulus bill coming, and we know that that's not it. They're going to have to do another one. The Federal Reserve is going to have to do something else, because the economy is done. They're ready to bring in the AI. They're ready to bring in the autonomous vehicles. They already have the technology, folks. Now it's about mass production. Now it's about assembly line. They can produce, they don't need human labor. They got self-checkout lines. They don't need you ringing up stuff. They got Google Maps and GPS, and they got autonomous vehicles. The trucking industry, okay? They're gonna put these big that's where it's going, folks. The jobs ain't coming back. So this is the beautiful thing about what we're sharing with you. We're putting you in position ahead of time.